Just in time for the wet, cold weather of winter, Notwoways is back with a new variation of their Model 1. Today we're looking at the Notwoways Hke in the Dawn colorway. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? It's Mike from the Sneaker History Podcast, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you hadn't done so already, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, hit the notification bell. All that stuff, guys, gets the video through the algorithm to make sure more and more people can see it. And I've seen that most importantly is the likes, I guess. So as you watch the video, guys, if you do like it, hit that like button. That makes sure more and more people can actually get their eyes on the video, and it makes YouTube see that more and more people actually want to see it. So really do appreciate you guys for doing so. And if you hadn't done so yet, appreciate you guys for doing so in the future. Now, getting right into the shoe today, guys, this is perfect, especially in the weather we've been having here, at least down in the States. It has been cold, it has been wet, it has been snowy for some people, and the shoe we're looking at today can handle all that. And again, it's the Notwoways Hke in the Dawn colorway. Now, first off, shout out to Notwoways for always being awesome. I love working with those guys out there. They sent me this pair over a bit early. Now, originally the shoe was supposed to release on the 26th of December, but there were some logistic issues, so it got pushed back and will now be releasing on the 30th of January. So keep an eye out for that, because not only will it have this awesome Dawn colorway, but it's gonna also have this rust color, and not only the Hke in the Model 1 version, but also their low top formula. So take a look at both of those. Very nice looking sneakers. But again, this is gonna take a new play on that Model 1 and turn it into something that's perfect for the outdoors. Now, you guys already know that with the Model 1, it has some outdoor inspired things like the real aggressive outsole, but they want to take it a step further to make sure you can actually get out there and use these for a purpose. So before we even get into it, you guys already know I love to look at the packaging where the sneaker comes from the box, because Notwoways always does it very well. So I'm gonna put the shoe down for a second, we'll come right back to it. But we'll get into the box. Always a nice box. This one's not super over the top, but it gives you that same nice high quality cardboard box you get with all their Model 1s. It is going to have that little cutout opening they're typically known for in that shoe. But what I like about it is that they really signify the difference in the sneaker. So instead of, let me get in the picture with the box, there we go. So you know it is the hiking version or the outdoor version. You're gonna have the mountains here. You're gonna have the Notwoways all-terrain footwear badge here. And of course, the name of the shoe, the Notwoways Hke TR Trail. So that is just, again, I like to show the little details they put into their packaging, because not only do they give you a great shoe, but they give you a great presentation as well. So always gotta highlight that. I really do, again, appreciate what they do there. Oh, hold up, guys. So I was filming this video. I want to interrupt because we're talking about cold weather things. We're talking about shoes, right? We gotta talk about the jackets that go along with it. So the homies at Chalkline Official hooked me up with this awesome Sherpa. It is the first appearance of Venom in a comics they use for the graphics, and this is available now. This is an awesome jacket, guys. I would say check it out. It's, if I'm not mistaken, 150 bucks. I'll put a link down below. But this is just cool. They make some of the coolest like pop culture, nerd gear, sports gear out there, and I just wanted to shout them out for this one, because going along with the shoe we're reviewing right now, which I reviewed the shoe already, I just had to jump back in and put this clip in because I almost forgot. These things are just a perfect match with each other. Heck, look, you even got some of the colors that go along. So you gotta try out these Sherpas, guys. And if you do get one, definitely go a size up. They run a little small, but check them out. Definitely worth the buy. Shout out Chalkline. Appreciate you guys, and let's get back into the review that you're already watching. See ya.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Now, put that down and just get back into the shoe, because I know that's what you guys really want to see. Now, again, you're going to have that same Model 1. They just really interchange some of the materials, some of the pieces, just to give it that extra kick to make sure, hey, if you go outside with these or on the trail or outdoors, you're going to be protected. So first things first, instead of having just a all suede or all like normal leather, they replaced the toe box here, more or less the, I guess let's say the mud guard first, because there's different layers to the toe box. So we got the mud guard is going to be done up in a rubberized leather. So it's going to be a leather that's folded over but has a rubberized finish to make sure you're getting this tear-proof, you're getting this waterproof material, so that way as the first thing really making contact besides the outsole as you're dragging your foot when you walk or if you're climbing on things, it is not going to be destroyed. You're going to have a nice durable material. Now on top of that, you have another layer which is going to be the same type, and that, of course, the mud guards will be done up in black, you can see. On top of that, you're going to get a higher piece on the mud guard, and the rand is going to be a more of a sand colored rubberized leather, which you can hear that. I don't know if you guys listen. You hear that? It's gonna have that texture on top, that coating to get that rubberized feeling, again, making it more durable. And if you ever want to question, oh, is it actually leather? I'll try to get a B-roll shot, but you can look at the cuts. You can still see the cuts of leather going across the top here. So again, real leather, quality leather, premium leather with a rubberized coating on it to make sure you're not getting water or messing up your shoe. On top, you're going to have your traditional leather, but it seems like it's done up more in a thicker cut. This is going to be waterproof as well. The whole sneaker's waterproof, by the way, so that way you're not getting water and everything inside the shoe, getting wet, cold socks. This is going to be here, and also just you guys know what they're good for. They're going to let you know. So it even tells you, say, man, is this going to be this leather going to actually work in my favor? Well, they have the tag with all the breakdown of the technology. We're going to talk about it all in different pieces here, but if you ever have a question what the shoe, like the piece of the shoe are, the materials, the components of it, Notwoways is really good about giving you a little tag to give you a full breakdown. You're not having to play the guessing game, and one of those things is weatherproof leather. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention, just so you know if you ever had questions, if you don't, maybe forget to look at the video or you want to see some more information, Notwoways had you covered. Now, that leather we're talking about on top of the toe box is going to be done up in a kind of a cream color here, still very thick cut. Underneath that is going to be a black mesh, and what's really cool about this mesh, you'll see the tag here, it is going to be Cordura fabric. It is going to be that weatherproof, that tear-proof fabric that most outdoor sneakers have to make sure, again, you're not tearing through that material through your hike, through your walk on a trail. Very good, very high quality stuff there. Moving up to the eyelets, you're going to have your traditional rubberized bottom eyelets here along with the leather one at the bottom to give you that one big loop. But the big difference here, you're going to have everything the same when it comes to the way the ribbon is for the eyelets, but the laces aren't traditional laces. They went with a bungee style lace to make sure you're not having to deal with tying your shoes. Something I didn't realize was big in the outdoor sneaker market. So this is something I'm really seeing more and more frequently when it comes to the popularity rise of those outdoor, those trail sneakers. This is gonna be here, and it's really cool because all you have to do is, again, you just adjust your fit from here, and it's gonna be a kind of a tan and black speckled bungee lace here, and it works really well. And it's really cool. You don't have to worry about it getting untying, your laces getting hooked on something, because it's all hooked to just kind of I would say an infinity loop, because there's no spare laces hanging around anywhere, so it's pretty cool there. Now the tongue is also gonna be done up in that Cordura fabric, broken up into a tan and black, and you're gonna have your pull tab up top. You're gonna have your traditional Notwoways style tongue as well. You're gonna have your sizing on the back of that tongue, so nothing different there. And on the side, your lateral and medial, you're still gonna have that nice that cream leather we saw here. You're gonna have that same type of leather patched up on the side, so you're gonna get a nice premium leather on the sides of your sneakers, giving you some comfort there, giving you some stability, because it still is a nice premium. It's a very what's the word I'm looking for? It's a heavy leather. It's gonna be kind of stiff when you get into it first, because that's what most good leather is. So just know that it's gonna be a pretty tough leather, which is nice. It's a good quality there. Now, as we get to the back of the shoe going towards the heel, you're gonna have that rubberized leather making another return, done up in that kind of sand color. This is gonna be done up in this dead Notwoways design on the Model 1, which has the Notwoways Hike and Trail typed up on the back here in black font. You're gonna have the same deal on the medial side as well. You're gonna have that traditional mesh ribbon that comes across the back, kind of almost acts as a pull tab that sits on top of the rubber pull tab, which I always really like this piece. This is going to be done in a translucent sand color that's going to sit on top this pop of color we get. It's kind of like this bluish, very kind of muted blue. You're going to see here done up in that mesh as well, and you're going to see that same color on the top of the eyelets here, and that color kind of makes an appearance here in the rubberized eyelets I was showing you in the beginning here. So I like those little bit of pops to give you something that's just not at all tan and black. So you're not all earth tones. Get a little bit of pop there, which I really do like that. Get on the back, you're gonna have a rubberized heel cut to make sure that you're not, again, getting torn up here. So maybe someone's walking behind you, or I guess that's the only thing I can think of is someone else's with very like rugged outdoor shoes maybe hit you or something on accident. Your shoe's not getting torn up, the elements aren't tearing your heels up, and of course it gives you a nice structured heel to make sure you get a nice lockdown as well, so you're not slipping around in your shoe as you're walking around these crazy terrains, because in most cases when you're using these shoes out and about on the trails, it's not going to be a perfectly level ground you're walking on. So with that terrain kind of up and about everywhere, this is going to make sure you're locked in and again give you the extra protection from the elements there. Then you're going to have traditional Model 1 midsole here. That's going to be done up in kind of this off-white color that has this bluish black speckles, which I really like that. It's a really cool look. You're going to have that along the midsole. And you're gonna have traditional outsole as well, but they did make a change. They have a color injected outsole now, so instead of just one color, you're gonna have your black on the outsole, on the outside of the outsole, and you're gonna have that same blue color we saw in the mesh. They're gonna give it a little bit of a pop in the middle and on the back of the heel here. Now, this is gonna be the same tracks you typically get on the Model 1, which has already been rugged, so this has already been ready to go for those trails, but now you have the upper to match. Now, it's gonna have just your foam midsole, that's gonna be your comfort here. And then in the insole, which we didn't talk about, done up in all black, so you don't want to have light colors in there because that will just look gross if you're actually taking these out on the trail. So they kept it all black, which you can see here. And of course, your insole is going to be black as well with the gold Notwoways branding done up on a heel. Same type of insole with that orange foam that we typically see with Notwoways. Very comfortable sneaker. You're gonna have the, you can't probably see it in here, but the Notwoways Strobel, which is done up in a foam as well, just to give you additional comfort on the, with the shoe. I'm getting that back in there for us. This is going to fit true to size. I think these, I honestly don't, you don't have to go up half size because they don't have half sizes. So everything's a whole size when you order these. So I say stick true to your size because it is a wider constructed shoe. It's not very slim, but again, I would say try them on. It's kind of hard because I know they're not in store, but I would suggest going true to size. So, and if you wear half size, I go to that next size up. So let's say if you wore 10 and a half, go to an 11. I think that'd be the best choice for you. If you have a wider foot, I would still stick to your normal size because as you guys can see, it's not a very slim shoe, so it really fits all foot sizes in my opinion. Now, again, this is going to be available on January 30th. Keep your eyes on the Notwoways social media. Of course, the website, they have countdowns. They will remind you. So please keep an eye on it if you want to get your hands on it. They were really good about just, again, keeping everybody in the loop when it comes to the shoe drops. Now, what are your thoughts on this? I know outdoor shoes are kind of the it thing now. Do you like these Notwoways Hikes? I really think these are awesome. I like how they really kept true to their normal shoe but gave you those extra elements. But you like them, you not like them, you want a pair. Did you get a pair of the super limited drop? I cannot remember the colorway. I put a picture up there, but there's a super limited drop. Did you get a pair of those when they came out? Let me know down below. And until next time, guys, see ya.